Hey, how you going? Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to rip music into the console and put it into its folder, run the BPMs, all that sort of stuff. Now what I've done, I've just gotten latest top 40 music, you know, some new stuff. I haven't even heard it yet. I hope it's pretty good. Sometimes, you know, you hear the new top 40 stuff and it's pretty crappy. Sometimes it's not. Anyway, what I've done on the other computer, I've got the music, I've ripped it into the computer. I changed everything to make it match 128, which is CD quality. You can get, like, you know, 160, 360. If you change everything to 128, make sure it stays at 128. Then I just put it onto a rewritable disc, put it in the console and rip it in there. I'll show you. Okay, I'll just zoom into it so you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting the disc into the drawer now. Okay. Now, if you can see, I've got a folder. Maybe bloody remote go. I've got a folder here that says new folder, and under the new folder, that's where I put all the new stuff in. That way I can put it into like a temporary folder in PCDJ, and I can run the BPMs and make sure everything's written in there correctly. I'll show you what it means in a minute. Okay, we want to view all the folders. Now that's the new music there. You Control A, select it. Now what you do, you press copy, not cut, because naturally you can't cut it from a CD. You got to copy it. So we'll copy it. Open up the blank folder and just paste it in there. Now it depends on how much music you have in there. It is based on how long it's going to take to paste in there. Basically, this shouldn't take too long. It says about 30 seconds. About 20 seconds. A little bit time consuming. It's almost there. And I've got new stuff in there from Linkin Park, Hilary Duff, My Chemical Romance, Powderfinger. Okay. And that's done there, so it's in there. Now what you do, you open up PCDJ, and that temporary folder I have down here just says new folder. That's just where I put the stuff. You can see there's nothing in there, so what I do, right click. Now as I've said before, you click refresh group subgroup, not refresh all groups, otherwise it's going to take forever. Do that. There's the songs. They've now gone in there. Now what I do to make sure my BPMs are correct and the gain is correct, so nothing's too loud or too quiet, use Control A that, right click and scan. You pick the bottom one, it's BPM gain select. Well, hang on, was it? I'm too busy talking to you, I'm not thinking properly. Yeah, that's right. I just click start. Okay, now that'll run through that. I'll just stop this for a sec. When I come back, this will be complete, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, it's almost about halfway done. I'm just going to show you something else. If you've got, I know 40, 50, 100 songs in there, and you're running it through, when it runs basically off the page, and you're not sure what it's up to, right, I'll just give a bit of a look what you can do. So it's about halfway done there. You just right click in there and yeah, under BPM gain scan, you hit remove scan tracks. It takes them off. That way you can see what you're up to. Okay, it's just about done. I'm just running through the last track now. Doesn't really take all that long, it's just I wasn't going to have the video running while it was running through them, that's all. And she's done. Okay, now that that's done, you just do the same thing as before, which is remove scan tracks, and they're out of there. Now you go back into the folder, and what you have to do is refresh this folder, and everything you've just done, it'll refresh it for you. Okay. Refresh group, subgroup, and it's done. My BPMs are done, and the gain has also been done. Now the next thing to do is sometimes it's not, I'll try to just get in a bit better on this. Bit jumpy. Sometimes not everything's written in there properly. Now also what I do, I'll show you what I mean by that. You right click, and there's a thing at the top that says edit ID tags. Right, now each track, every track is tagged. Also what I do, if I can find out, 7th of May, under year, 5th, 7th, I put the date of when I've actually put it in the system, because I have a folder in there called 6 month chart. Everything that's been released in the last 6 months goes in there. That way I know what my current and latest top 40 stuff is. So if someone asks for something, you know, new from top 40, I'll go in there. If I'm doing a big top 40 set, I also do I mark what I think is a good top 40 song by going under version. I just pick version, and what I'll do, have a bit of a look. I don't mean it for this song, but I'll just put it in there anyway. I just put a little star in there, and that goes next to the song, which means it was a good track, because you can't, latest music, you can't sort of tend to remember all the good stuff, especially if it was released a week ago and you're playing it, you know, in 3 or 4 nights after you've just got it. Okay, so I usually run through all that, which I will do. I'll go through every track and put the dating. I usually just copy and paste. That. Copy. You click next, it'll just go down the line, each individual song, until it gets to the bottom. I'll just go in there, paste. There is something else that I do want to show you. I don't know where the track is. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily put everything in there right. You could have the artist in title, and just to make everything much better, where was it? I know there was one in here. Here. That says various artists. We don't want that. So you take that out. And what I'll do, that's the actual artist there. I'll just cut that out of there and paste it in there. Don't need that either. Anything you don't need that just takes up space on your screen, you just get rid of it. Because I only need the title, I don't need it to tell me it's a remix or anything like that. Once you've done all that, which I will finish in a minute, you just click OK, and it'll run through. Now the date stuff is over here. It's only to day 3, so the date's there. You can see it's all latest music, 2006, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll just run through these and I'll date all these.